So you're ready to get your real estate investing business started, but you're having a hard time deciding on what's the best entity that you should use. Should you be a sole proprietor, an LLC, an S-Corp, a nonprofit? I know, it can be a lot. In this video, I want to try to help you simplify that process. Hey, it's Tariq from Yes, I Pay Cash and the First Class Flipping Academy, where I teach you about entrepreneurship along with real estate investing to help you achieve financial independence and grow your business. If you find value in the content, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out. Everything that we discuss will be time-stamped down below. You guys ready? Let's go. So to be honest, there are advantages and disadvantages to every type of business structure. So the key is to consider your needs and then simply try to match those to the business entity that makes the most sense. Okay, let's look at some of the most common structures for the small business owner. Okay, first we're going to talk about the sole proprietorship. With the sole proprietorship, legally, you have no separation from the business. You would report the business income as personal income. Also, the business debts and liabilities are your debts and liabilities. Next, we'll speak on the partnership. This is basically the same as a sole proprietorship, just with more than one business owner. Sole proprietorships and partnerships make the most sense for smaller service businesses who have little business debt and those with limited assets. And if you are going to be selling products, you'll most likely have inventory. Inventory typically means debt, since there is usually a period of time before that bill comes due. So be careful about using a partnership or a sole proprietorship in this situation. If you can't pay your bills, everything is fair game for the bill collectors, including your house, cars, bank accounts, and all other assets. Next, we'll talk about the LLC, the Limited Liability Corporation, or in some states, it's Limited Liability Company. A limited liability corporation separates the owner from debts, liabilities, and legal judgments against the business. In practical terms, any claims against your business could not result in you losing your personal property or assets. It may be wise to consult an attorney to set up your LLC in a way that the courts don't lift the veil of separation between your corporation and your personal assets. And for tax purposes, an LLC is handled the same as a sole proprietorship or partnership. Your business income is reported as personal income. Next, we'll speak on the S-Corp or the S-Corporation. If you have an LLC that is profitable, sometimes it makes better sense switching to an S-Corp. S-Corporations can elect to pass corporate income, losses, deductions, and credits through to their shareholders for federal tax purposes. This pass-through feature helps S-corporations to avoid double taxation, meaning the company's income is taxed at the corporate level, and when dividend income is paid to the shareholders, that's taxed on their personal income tax returns. Now let's discuss the C-Corp or the C-Corporation. From a liability standpoint, a C-Corp is similar to a limited liability corporation. Your personal assets are safe from your business-related issues. However, for tax purposes, the business is taxed separately from personal income, meaning the business itself is taxed. And you would be taxed for whatever salary or bonus you receive. This would be considered personal income. Corporations and LLCs make a lot of sense for business owners that have a real risk of being sued or the possibility of creating a lot of business debt. Corporations also allow for the issuing of stock. Keep in mind that the corporate tax rate in the United States is very high. So unless you would like to raise money by issuing financial instruments like stocks and bonds, the corporation structure is probably not the most beneficial choice. Next, let's talk about the nonprofit. If your business will rely on donations and carry out a purpose that serves the community, you might consider a nonprofit corporation structure. Suitable purposes include educational, scientific, religious, or charitable purposes. The income received in the form of donations is typically not taxed. Setting up a business does not have to be difficult. Just choose the structure that best suits your needs. Some forms of businesses are more complicated and expensive to set up than others. Check out all the details before making your decision and get some expert help. Welcome to the world of being an entrepreneur. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave me a comment. Everything we discussed is time-stamped down below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.